Hi guys, it's Viana Hardy, and today we're going to talk about this lady talking about.
I feel like there's just certain things that you should know that comes with the territory. And it's like, if you don't want to do these things, you shouldn't be friends with an influencer.
She then goes to talk about her requirements, like for instance, when they go out, she wants to take pictures of her food before they eat, and her friends, not being able to be tired when taking her pictures, etc., etc. Some people have said, hire an assistant, do the job yourself. Some people thought it was a bit extreme, but according to her and her friendships, it's going well for her. Again, for me, I would say it would depend. Like if you have content creator friends or if you're like a content creator yourself, I feel like it's easier to merge each other's needs because you can help each other get content, for one another. So it isn't too much like of a burden, especially if your friend is not an influencer. I'd also like to add this point of view of your friends don't always have to be your everything friends. You can have friends for different needs. You can have friends for partying advice, financial advice. It shouldn't be like, oh, if they don't do this, oh, I'm gonna throw the bucket and the bathwater out. So that was another perspective I wanted to add as well. Because it was kind of like you either do this for me or you're out. And I feel like not everyone can merge into that. I mean, it's her requirement, it's her life, do what you want to do. But from my point of view, I don't want to be too cutthroat, you know, on that. You just have to find people that will go with that, with that need of yours, But I disagree to the fact of me personally, I disagree to the fact of if they're not willing to do this every time we go out, especially if they're not an influencer. I can understand, it takes a lot of work, to create content and do that, and for the person to force that upon their friends, especially if they're not comfortable with that, it's a bit much. But if you have friends that don't mind or that are in the industry to understand and you can help each other, create content, no problem. But I disagree to the fact of forcing people that's not the norm for them, basically, to do that every time, because it might, create a burden. But again, it depends on the person. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this, guys?